So, let's talk about electronic dance music, or EDM. It's got a pretty cool history, blending sounds from all over the world. It all kicked off in the US back in the 1980s. The early days of EDM were marked by a sense of experimentation and innovation. Chicago and Detroit were the birthplaces of house and techno music. In Chicago, DJs like Frankie Knuckles were pioneering the house music scene at the Warehouse Club. These sounds really set the stage for what EDM would become. House music, with its repetitive four-quarters beats and soulful vocals, became a staple in Chicago's underground clubs. Then in New York City, DJs started to mix things up with these fresh beats. The city was a melting pot of musical influences, from hip-hop to disco. They threw in some disco and post-punk vibes. Larry Levan, a resident DJ at the Paradise Garage, was known for his eclectic sets that blended these genres seamlessly. This mashup created a unique sound that really hit home in clubs and warehouses. The energy was electric, and the dance floors were packed with people eager to experience this new sound. The underground scene was buzzing with new ideas and beats. In the early 80s, clubs like the Music Box in Chicago and the Loft in New York became breeding grounds for innovative DJs and producers. This was just the beginning of EDM's journey in the US. As the 80s progressed, the music evolved, and new subgenres began to emerge. It paved the way for the rave culture explosion in the 90s. Raves, often held in secret locations, became the epicenter of the EDM movement, drawing massive crowds and featuring marathon DJ sets. Flyers and word of mouth were the primary means of spreading the word about these events. The sense of community and shared experience was palpable. DJs were the stars of the show, spinning vinyl records and creating live remixes on the fly. The technology of the time, though limited, was pushed to its limits by these creative minds. Early synthesizers and drum machines played a crucial role in shaping the sound of EDM. Instruments like the Roland TR-808 and TB-303 became iconic in the genre. The 1980s club scene was a vibrant and dynamic environment. Clubs like the Warehouse in Chicago and the Paradise Garage in New York were at the forefront of this musical revolution. Frankie Knuckles, often referred to as the godfather of house music, was instrumental in developing the house sound. His innovative use of drum machines and samplers set the standard for future generations. Larry Levan's influence at the Paradise Garage cannot be overstated. His ability to blend different genres and create a cohesive musical journey was unparalleled. The dance floors of the 1980s were a melting pot of cultures and sounds. People from all walks of life came together to dance and celebrate the music. The early rave scene was characterized by its DIY ethos and sense of rebellion. It was a countercultural movement that challenged the mainstream music industry. By the 1990s, the rave scene had exploded in popularity. Massive events were held in warehouses, fields, and even abandoned buildings, drawing thousands of attendees. DJs at these raves became superstars in their own right. Their ability to read the crowd and keep the energy high was a key factor in the success of these events. The flyers for these raves were often works of art in themselves, featuring psychedelic designs and cryptic messages about the event. Rave culture also had a significant impact on fashion. Bright colors, baggy clothes, and unique accessories became the norm, reflecting the vibrant and eclectic nature of the music. The 1990s rave scene was a time of great creativity and innovation. It laid the foundation for the global EDM phenomenon we see today. Today, EDM festivals draw hundreds of thousands of fans from around the world. The music has evolved, but the spirit of those early days in Chicago and New York lives on. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, rave culture really started to take off in the US. Inspired by the European scene, raves and EDM became inseparable. These massive underground parties were all about community and escape. Raves were super secretive. You'd only find out the location at the last minute. This made the whole thing feel exclusive and exciting. Raves were places where you could really experiment. DJs were mixing genres and using new tech to push the limits. But not everyone was a fan of rave culture. Concerns about drugs and noise led to crackdowns. So the scene had to adapt and evolve. This pushed EDM even further underground. The The underground rave scene was a breeding ground for creativity. DJs and producers were constantly experimenting with new sounds. The energy at these events was electric. Ravers expressed themselves through vibrant fashion and dance. The use of drum machines and synthesizers became more prevalent. Strobe lights and visual effects added to the immersive experience. Flyers and word of mouth were the main ways to find out about raves. Some raves were held in unconventional locations like forests and abandoned buildings. Laser shows and pyrotechnics became a staple at larger events. Beach raves offered a unique and liberating experience. Some raves would go on until sunrise, creating unforgettable memories. The sense of freedom and unity was palpable. As technology advanced, laptops and digital software became essential tools for DJs. LED lights and other new technologies enhanced the visual experience. Rooftop raves offered stunning views and a unique atmosphere. Basements and warehouses remained popular venues for their raw, gritty vibe. Turntables and vinyl records were still cherished by many DJs. The secrecy and exclusivity of raves continued to draw people in. Projectors and visual art became integral parts of the rave experience. Tunnels and other hidden spots were often used for their unique acoustics. Some raves featured live bands, blending electronic and live music. Mountain raves offered breathtaking scenery and a sense of adventure. Light shows became more sophisticated, adding to the sensory overload. Caves and other natural settings provided a mystical backdrop for raves. Collaborations with visual artists created a multi-sensory experience. Boat raves combined the thrill of the open water with the energy of a rave. Holograms and other cutting-edge tech pushed the boundaries of what a rave could be. City raves brought the underground culture to urban environments. Virtual reality and augmented reality began to make their mark on the scene. The evolution of technology and creativity kept the underground rave scene vibrant and ever-changing. As EDM took off, DJs became the rock stars of the scene. Icons like Moby, the Chemical Brothers, and Fatboy Slim hit the mainstream. They brought underground beats into the spotlight. New subgenres popped up, making EDM even more exciting. Trance hooked listeners with its uplifting tunes and powerful bass. House music evolved into styles like deep house and tech house. Each one brought its own vibe to the EDM world. As the 2000s progressed, superstar DJs like Tiësto, Armin van Buuren, and David Guetta emerged. These DJs headlined major festivals and sold out arenas worldwide. The rise of social media further propelled their fame, connecting them with fans globally. Subgenres like dubstep, electro house, and future bass began to dominate the scene. Dubstep, with its heavy bass and syncopated rhythms, captivated audiences. Electro house brought a high-energy, aggressive sound to the dance floors. Future bass introduced melodic elements and lush soundscapes. Each subgenre added a new layer to the ever-evolving EDM landscape. The diversity of sounds and styles ensured that EDM remained fresh and innovative. Today, EDM continues to evolve, with new subgenres and superstar DJs emerging regularly. The genre's ability to adapt and grow has solidified its place in the music world. By the late 90s and early 2000s, mega festivals all about EDM started popping up everywhere. Events like Electric Daisy Carnival and Ultra Music Festival became huge cultural moments. Millions of people showed up to enjoy the mind-blowing stage setups, fireworks, and top DJs. These festivals really made EDM a big deal in American culture. They gave new artists a chance to shine and confirmed the status of big names. The festival scene became a huge part of EDM's commercial success. As the festival scene exploded, another revolution was taking place behind the scenes: the technological advancements in music production and DJing. These innovations have shaped and continue to influence the evolution of EDM in profound ways. In the early days, DJs relied on vinyl records and turntables. The introduction of CDJs in the late 90s was a game changer. These digital turntables allowed for more precise control and manipulation of tracks, paving the way for more creative and seamless mixes. Then came the rise of digital audio workstations, or DAWs, like Ableton Live, Florida Studio, and Logic Pro. These powerful software tools made it possible for producers to create complex arrangements, layer sounds, and experiment with new sonic textures, all from their laptops. This democratized music production, allowing bedroom producers to create tracks that could rival those made in professional studios. Another significant innovation was the development of MIDI controllers and performance software like Native Instruments Tractor and Serato DJ. These tools gave DJs unprecedented control over their sets, enabling live remixing and real-time effects manipulation. The result? Performances became more dynamic and interactive, blurring the lines between DJing and live production. The introduction of synthesizers and drum machines also cannot be overlooked. Instruments like the Roland TR-808 and the TB-303 have become iconic in EDM, giving rise to subgenres like acid house and techno. These machines allowed producers to craft unique sounds that defined entire eras of electronic music. Moreover, advancements in audio quality and sound systems have elevated the live EDM experience. High-fidelity speakers, subwoofers, and immersive sound technologies ensure that every beat, drop, and melody is felt as much as heard. In summary, technological advancements have not only broadened the creative horizons for artists, but also enhanced the experience for fans. They have made EDM more accessible, diverse, and immersive, cementing its place at the forefront of modern music culture. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the ever-evolving world of EDM. As American EDM artists and festivals gained prominence, their influence began to ripple across the globe. What started as a movement in underground clubs and local festivals quickly transcended borders, captivating audiences worldwide and reshaping the global music landscape. One of the key drivers of this international expansion has been the rise of major EDM festivals like Ultra Music Festival, Electric Daisy Carnival, and Tomorrowland. These festivals not only attract millions of fans from different corners of the world, but also feature lineups packed with international talent. The energy, production value, and sheer scale of these events have set a new standard for music festivals everywhere. American EDM artists like Skrillex, Diplo, and Marshmello have also played pivotal roles in spreading the genre globally. Their collaborations with artists from various musical backgrounds have introduced EDM to new audiences and fused it with other genres like hip-hop, pop, and even Latin music. Tracks like Major Laser's Lean On and DJ Snake's Taki Taki are prime examples of how EDM has become a global melting pot of sounds and influences. Social media and streaming platforms have further accelerated the international reach of EDM. Platforms like YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify have made it easier for fans around the world to discover new music and for artists to share their work with a global audience. This has led to a surge in international EDM communities, with fan bases growing in countries as diverse as Brazil, India, and South Korea. The impact of American EDM on global music culture is undeniable. It has inspired a new generation of producers and DJs from around the world, leading to the emergence of vibrant EDM scenes in places like Europe, Asia, and Latin America. Festivals like Ultra Korea, Tomorrowland Brazil, and Sunburn in India are testament to the genre's widespread appeal and its ability to unite people through the universal language of music. In conclusion, the global influence of American EDM artists and festivals has not only expanded the genre's reach, but also enriched it, making it a truly international phenomenon. As EDM continues to evolve, its global community of artists and fans will undoubtedly play a crucial role in shaping its future. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the stories and sounds that define the ever-evolving world of EDM. As we look to the future, the landscape of EDM in the USA continues to evolve, driven by emerging trends, innovative new artists, and a constantly shifting musical landscape. The genre's ability to adapt and reinvent itself has been a hallmark of its enduring popularity, and today, it's no different. One of the most exciting trends in contemporary EDM is the fusion of genres. Artists are increasingly blending elements from hip-hop, pop, rock, and even country to create fresh, unique sounds. This genre blending not only keeps the music dynamic but also broadens its appeal, attracting fans from various musical backgrounds. Rising stars like Elenium, Rez, and Ju are at the forefront of this movement, pushing the boundaries of what EDM can be. Additionally, the integration of advanced technology is playing a pivotal role in shaping the future of EDM. Virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, are being used to create immersive concert experiences, bringing fans closer to the music than ever before. Virtual festivals and live streams have become more sophisticated, offering high-quality production and interactive elements that make online events almost as exhilarating as their real-life counterparts. The rise of social media platforms like TikTok has also had a significant impact on the genre. These platforms have become powerful tools for artists to promote their music, engage with fans, and even collaborate with other musicians. Viral challenges and dance trends often feature EDM tracks, introducing the genre to a younger, more diverse audience. Sustainability is another emerging trend within the EDM community. Festivals and events are increasingly adopting eco-friendly practices, from reducing plastic waste to promoting public transportation and renewable energy sources. This growing awareness and commitment to sustainability reflect the values of the new generation of fans and artists who are passionate about both music and the environment. The future direction of EDM in the USA is poised to be shaped by these trends and the relentless creativity of its artists. As technology continues to advance and the lines between genres blur, EDM will undoubtedly continue to evolve, captivating audiences and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in music. In conclusion, the current state of EDM in the USA is one of innovation and transformation. With new artists emerging, trends evolving, and technology advancing, the genre is set for an exciting future. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the ever-changing world of EDM and the stories that drive its evolution. As we reach the end of our journey through the electrifying world of EDM in the USA, it's clear that this genre is much more than just a musical style. It's a cultural phenomenon. From its humble beginnings in the underground clubs of Chicago and New York, EDM has exploded into a global movement, reshaping the music industry and influencing countless artists and fans along the way. In the past, pioneers like Frankie Knuckles and Larry Levan laid the groundwork, creating a sonic landscape that was both innovative and inclusive. Their legacy lives on in the beats that continue to inspire new generations of DJs and producers. Today, EDM stands at the forefront of musical innovation. Superstars like Calvin Harris, Skrillex, and Marshmello have brought the genre into the mainstream, while subgenres and niche communities thrive, offering something for every kind of listener. Festivals like Electric Daisy Carnival and Ultra Music Festival have become cultural landmarks, drawing fans from all corners of the globe. Looking to the future, the genre shows no signs of slowing down. With technological advancements like VR and AR, the concert experience is being revolutionized, making it more immersive than ever before. The fusion of genres is pushing the boundaries of what EDM can be, ensuring its relevance in an ever-changing musical landscape. EDM's journey in the USA is a testament to its resilience and adaptability. It has evolved from a niche underground movement into a powerful unifying force that continues to break new ground. As we look ahead, one thing is certain: the beat will go on and the dance floor will always be waiting. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of American EDM. Until next time, keep dancing.